What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Catch Me Off-Road YouTube channel. I have a quick video for you today highlighting the differences between the new 2023 TRX and the 21 to 22 model year TRXs. This is my new truck I picked up a few weeks ago. I posted a video on the experience picking it up, so check that out on the channel. And here's proof that it's a 23. First of all, you'll notice the color's a little new. I'm not sure if I'll have a video on that at this point, but that's coming soon. So we're gonna hop in the inside, start from here. I'm trying to make it quick, guys, sorry, so it might be a little rushed, but there's your new digital dash. That's the biggest difference in the 23s. Pardon the bad glare, but it's very high definition display, very quick to react. There it is, zoomed in a little bit. Let me zoom in even more, see if my camera, there you go. So super high definition. This camera doesn't do it justice, obviously, but there's some revs. Very fast. So that's the biggest change. I'll click through some of the screens real quick just to give you guys an idea. So this is the speedometer screen. You can switch between this normal one, it's called analog, kind of old school, the 2 gauges on the left and right with the needles. You go to the next one is digital speedometer, and that shows your RPM across the bottom. You can see me revving it up. Next screen is sport view, which has I believe in sport view and in the next one, which are Baja view, I think you can modify the gauges on the sides. Like this one shows the pressure, tire pressure on the right side, and then your oil pressure on the left side. I haven't really played around with the settings, so I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure you can do that. The top two, like where it says average MPG and current MPG, those you can definitely modify. I set them to those values so I wouldn't have to be in the fuel economy screen to see how quickly my bank account is getting depleted. The next screen down is the fuel economy, driver assist with adaptive cruise control. Then it goes vehicle info. You can scroll through all the different options here, just like on the previous model year TRX. It just shows you a whole lot more gauges at one time because the screen's so much bigger. Next one is performance, blah, blah, blah. I haven't really done anything with this truck yet. Trip info, navigation. This is probably my favorite screen. Check that out. Isn't that cool? So this one just shows the, it matches up with the screen over here, and it shows you navigation directions while you're driving around, which is awesome. It still shows your speed at the top and your RPMs at the bottom, so your most useful information. And then, like I said, you can modify those top two to set whatever you want. We'll keep going. Off-road dynamics, pitch and roll, trailer tow settings, audio, messages, and this leads me to my next topic. So heads-up display, I believe this is new. I didn't have a heads-up display on my last truck, but I believe this RPM gauge is new. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit, show you guys what I'm talking about. We have a tachometer now in the heads-up display. This is really, there we go. Okay, let me rev it up a little. So that's new for 23, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Otherwise, all the other settings you can go into, like I can modify the content and layout. So that's sport view, Baja view. Let me zoom in a little bit. Custom, standard, etc., etc., etc. There's the advanced one. This one normally when you're driving shows a bunch of different settings. Man, I'm awful at this, sorry. Another cool thing that I noticed about the gauge cluster down here is, let's exit this. When you are in just normal drive mode or whatever mode, you notice the top, it says TRX there in white, and that's digital. That's a screen, part of the screen too. What's cool is when you switch the gear selector into manual mode over one click, check this out, watch. That's manual mode, and it gives you a gear shift indicator. So when you start revving up the engine, get close to red line, that'll turn green, yellow, red, whatever, tell you when to shift, which is awesome. And then you put it back in a normal drive and it goes back to that. All right, so that's the display. Let's move on to the next thing. Next thing is the interior wood trim, and I say it's wood trim, it's kind of like a digital looking wood. This is new. The previous TRX, I'll put up a clip to what it looked like. And you can see it's in the doors, all the doors, and on the steering wheel as well. And this is obviously in the non-carbon fiber, the ones that don't have the carbon fiber package. Like this one, for example, is level 2. I believe the level 1 will have the same wood trim everywhere. For the next items, we're gonna have to step out of the truck, and these will be easy to show. This is one of them right here. Apparently this LED on the mirrors is supposed to be smoked versus clear. Now that I look at mine, it looks pretty clear. I guess if anyone knows what the old ones look like, I've heard these are smoked now versus clear on the previous model year. Also, the handles are now black. They used to be paint colored or paint to match. Now they're black. Actually, I think on the level 1 trucks, they are still paint to match. It's level 2 that gets the black handles. That's one way of telling a level 2 truck on the new ones. Next change in the back here, and this one is not confirmed, but I've heard that the LED strip down here at the bottom is still there, like on the previous model year, but the LED that's up here, which is right in there, it's supposed to be right in there, I think, is missing. So they went down to fewer LEDs on the door, I guess. A lot of people are missing this on their 22s, so I think it must have changed with the 22 model year. And the next change is under the hood. We're gonna pop the hood real quick, and it is hard to see while the engine's running, but right there, that is the belt tensioner pulley right there, that guy. And it is now made of plastic instead of metal like the previous ones, and it has a different shape to it. So I'm not sure why that changed, but I've heard of people having other issues with the plastic tensioner, either belt slippage or something like that, I can't remember. But on the forums I read something about that, so that's a difference in the 23. And the final change is in the drive shaft. I'm not gonna get down there and show you right now, it's way too cold out here, but apparently the drive shaft has a new part number, and it is, the grease that they use in the front end of it is a different grease specification that's supposed to get rid of that drive shaft clunk, or at least prolong the life of the drive shaft without having any issues. So there's service bulletins out for the 21s and 22s where you can have that updated to the newer grease type, or you can just have it re-greased with the current grease type. Just go see your dealer and they'll work that out for you, but it's all done under warranty for free. So the 23 shouldn't have any of those issues, which is good news. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Hope this was a helpful video. But we'll have some more off-road content coming up. Check out the channel. There's always something going on the YouTube channel. And let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. Thanks and have a good one.